Hey everyone, I'm Catherine with Straightaway Travel. I specialize in everything Disney, and I just got back from a cruise on the Disney Dream. It was a very maritime cruise that went to Grand Cayman and Castaway Cay. And as a couple, just me and my husband with no kids, I'm going to do a packing video for you guys. I had done lots of research before I left on what to pack, what not to pack, and this is just my personal takeaways from our trip. So, everything I had said was like yelling at me to not overpack. Do not overpack for the cruise. You will regret it. You're going to be in your swimsuit and your cover up the whole time. And unfortunately, that was not my experience. So, everybody's into different things. Everybody will have a different schedule and different things they want to do on the cruise. Um, and for us, the days at sea, it just ended up that there's so many activities on the cruise. I mean, I was just shocked at how many activities there were. Trivia, crafts, coloring, game shows, bingo, cooking shows, you know, tours, just you name it, they have it. And the water is cold in the pools. I mean, not freezing where like you can't get in it, but it's pretty chilly. So my husband and I just ended up not spending much time out at the pools um for the days at sea. So I actually wish I would have packed more clothes. I brought only 5 dresses and one of them ended up not working out. So I did have to wear the same dress twice to dinner, which I didn't like. As somebody who like loves to plan outfits and stuff, I was like, oh man, I should have brought a backup dress. So I wore everything I brought. Um, so I think I packed the right amount. I packed like 4 shirts, 2 pairs of shorts, I had like these athletic skirts that were really comfortable, 3 bathing suit cover-ups, 5 swimsuits, and 5 dresses. So I wish I would have packed 1 or 2 more dresses just in case I wasn't feeling one night or whatever. Or like in the case of the one dress, I had a bit of a wardrobe malfunction. The shorts and shirts, I think I brought an okay amount. Maybe like one more shirt to pick from would have been good. And then swimsuits and cover-ups, I brought a perfect amount. I maybe could have done with one less swimsuit and it would have been fine. Shoes, everybody said only bring 3 pairs of shoes, and I did. But I wish I would have brought one more pair. So I brought like white sneakers, which I wore on the plane and like the when we were boarding. I brought like these black pool sandal type things, and then I brought 1 pair of black heels. I wish I would have brought one more pair of dressier sandals because I wore my pool sandals with everything, and I ended up not liking how that looked. It just looked grubby. So I wish I would have brought one more pair of dressy sandals. I brought 4 pairs of ears. I love my mini ears. I wore a pair almost, I think pretty much every day I wore a pair, at different times, maybe not all day, but I wore a pair every day. So mini ears, these are from a place called Mini Castle. I will link them below. Actually all 4 pairs I brought were from that same website, because I just bought them all. They're very lightweight, very comfortable, and very well priced. Like these are really nice for the money. I think I paid maybe $15 or something for them. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was between like 10 and 20 bucks. So she has really nice, well-priced stuff. So I highly recommend that website. If you're wanting mini ears, I'll link it below. I bought lots of merchandise on the ship. But it was easy because they make you purchase reusable bags when you like buy stuff. So we just used it as our carry-ons on the way home. I'm trying to think. Oh, again, I went on a very maritime cruise. I did not pack matching Christmas jammies for me and my husband. I wish I would have. I really regret not having matching Christmas pajamas because people wore them all the time. I can't say there was like a specific night that was like wear your PJs because honestly, every single night various people had matching Christmas PJs on and even sometimes during the day. So, if you're going on a I mean, if you're going on like a Merry Time or a Halloween cruise, I think that themed jammies are a big deal. Maybe even on regular cruises. I don't know yet. I'll have to find out, but bring Christmas jammies. I felt like I was missing out. I wish I would have done that, and I will do that next time. Um, Not as many people decorate their door as I thought were going to. I bought just like one magnet of like it's like a life raft, and it has Donald Duck's butt, and it said the Salisbury's on it, and that's what we had on our door. I just was trying not to spend like a ton of money, but I mean, there was a range. Some people had nothing on their door. Some people had tons of decorations on their door. So there was just a wide range as far as that was concerned. But I was glad we had one magnet. And then, over time as we cruise more, I'll add to our magnet collection. One thing that me and my husband really, really enjoyed was the cruising ducks. So there is a Facebook group called the Disney Cruising Ducks, and basically you buy rubber ducks, and I got my tags on Etsy. I'll post them below, but I got my tags on Etsy, and it just kind of says something like, congratulations, you found a duck. You can keep it or rehide it. And then it said like the Salisbury's, the dream, December 2022, from North Carolina, whatever it says. And we had an absolute blast hiding those and finding them. We found 4 ducks. And then when you get home, you can take a picture of the ducks you found and post it in that Disney Cruising Duck group, so that people know you found their ducks. But that was just a really fun thing that we personally enjoyed a lot. So I will definitely do that again, buy ducks and put the tags on them and hide them because that was a blast. So the ducks I would definitely recommend bringing. Don't bring beach towels. You don't need beach towels. They have them everywhere. For my plus size gals, I'm a size 18-20, and even the regular shower towels did fit all the way around me. If you're much bigger than a 20, maybe not as much because the bathroom ones were a little bit tight, but the beach towels are fine. That's another note actually for my plus size people. We did the rainforest room one day, and their robes did easily fit all the way around me and tied. So it's pretty plus size friendly for the most part. For the robes for the rainforest room, if you're above a size maybe like 24 or 26, it might be a little bit harder to get them to close. I'm not sure, but they fit around me perfectly fine. I would say as a size 20. So it is pretty plus size friendly. They've got plenty of hangers in the closet, so I wouldn't recommend bringing those. One thing I do think would be good to bring is like a little pop-up laundry hamper or like pop-up bin or something for dirty laundry. You can stick it in the closet. I think next time I would maybe bring something like that, because that would be a good thing to have. I had seen a lot of people say bring a nightlight or glow sticks. I had bought them but forgot to bring them. But for us, it ended up not being necessary. Like, light streams in under the door a little bit, and if you just keep the light on in the bathroom. If you have kids, I could definitely see, they would need a nightlight maybe. But for us, it wasn't a huge deal that I left those at home. Clips for towels on chairs was something I purchased, but it didn't make it in time, so I didn't bring them, and honestly, I wouldn't have needed them because, like I said, we didn't spend very much time at the pool, and that's just something that, like, to me was kind of unnecessary. I wouldn't have needed that. We did get a lanyard with a little spot to put our key card in. That was helpful because you need that for everything. So I was glad I got that, and I got like heavy duty ones that I'll just keep reusing over and over again. I'll link them below. I got lots of compliments on mine. Mine has Donald on it, so it was cute. Donald's my favorite. So that was a good thing to bring. I brought 3 different bags. I brought one of my Loungefly bags that like I carried my stuff on the plane and stuff in. I brought a fanny pack, and I brought like I have like a Dooney and Burke small world like wristlet that I brought for like nighttime. And honestly, it depends on who you are and stuff and like your personality, but for me, it was perfect because the Loungefly backpack I used you know, our travel day, and then also when we went to Castaway Cay and to Grand Cayman, because it would hold like a pair of shorts or a cover up or like whatever I needed, a water bottle. So that was perfect. And then my fanny pack I wore around the ship during the day, which was really nice just to put like my card and my phone and whatever in. And so when I was like bopping around on the ship during the day, I wore my fanny pack. And then my wristlet I carried at night when I had like a nice dress on to keep my key card and my phone and stuff like that in. So that was a perfect like amount of bags and things for me. I really enjoyed the things I brought. It was fine. Of course, I ended up buying bags on the ship, but like I said, I carried them home in the reusable tote that you have to buy, so it was fine. Um, so those were the 3 kind of bags that I brought, and it worked out really well. Obviously, things like sunglasses, sunscreen. I bought Reef Friendly sunscreen because both the beaches you go to are, you know, they have tons of coral. I think you should get that anyways if you're going to be in the ocean. So I bought Reef Friendly sunscreen, and it worked fine. And let me see. A lot of people said to bring a jacket and a sweater and stuff like that. Depends on how hot or cold you get. For me personally, I never felt like I needed my sweater or anything. So that's something I would leave at home next time. And again, this was a December cruise. So um, I never felt cold anywhere I was at. And I would leave those things at home for my next trip. Another thing on the list was a reusable water bottle, which I did bring and I did use, but I also bought a mug while I was there because I collect them, and this one was a Christmas one. So I could have just used that. I didn't really need to bring one because I bought one when I was there. So kind of just try and think about like, okay, what might I buy while I'm there? Because if you think you're gonna buy a reusable water bottle already or a mug or something while you're there, then you can just use that and you don't need to bring one from home. But if you're not going to buy one, then definitely bring one. It helps to have it like at the pool. They just have like little, you know, paper cups for soda and water and stuff. So it's nice to have a mug to put water in. And then of course, when you go to Castaway Cay and Grand Cayman, it was nice to have water to bring with me. So that was definitely good to have. But I kind of ended up using the cup I bought on the cruise more so than the one I brought from home. I was really surprised that almost everyone, I would say like 90 to 95% of people dressed up for pirate night and like dressed up a lot. So we did not dress up for pirate night. I just was like looking at outfits and stuff beforehand, and I was kind of like, well, I don't really want to spend the money on something I'm not gonna like wear again. But maybe next time I would do it because it was fun. Everybody, like, Pirate Night was a big deal. They had different piratey events. I didn't necessarily go to a lot of them. If I had kids, maybe I would have. And they did have fireworks off of the ship on Pirate Night. I was disappointed with the fireworks because coming from Disney World, obviously it's like a huge deal. These fireworks lasted like maybe 5 minutes and then that was it. But I get that it's definitely cool that it's, you know, the only cruise line that has fireworks shooting off the ship. So that is cool. We went up to deck 13 at I believe it was called Currents Bar, watched the fireworks, and it was fine. This is a total personal preference thing, but I brought a silk pillowcase. I use a silk pillowcase at home, so every time I go anywhere, I bring one. I just like to have one. The bed was super comfortable, and he just left my pillow, he just left it alone. And made the bed with my pillow with my silk pillowcase on it, so that was totally fine. Of course, bring the adapter. So the plugs are all like round. There's no plugs like the two-pronged ones. So I got an adapter um off of Amazon. I'll link it below. It worked great just to plug in our cell phones and stuff like that. And they do have a hair dryer. Make sure you plug the hair dryer into the hair dryer outlet. They have a specific outlet for the hair dryer. If you don't use that one, then it doesn't hardly blow out any air. So use that one. So definitely bring an adapter with you. It's really helpful. That's all the main items I can think of for right now for what you should pack and just some various tips. But I'd love to hear from you. What are some things that you found helpful on your cruise? You can drop them in the comments below. And of course, if you have any questions, please let me know. Again, I'm Catherine with Straightaway Travel. I specialize in all things Disney. So please reach out if you would like to book or have any questions at all. And the packing list with a bunch of the things I mentioned is linked in the description below. Thanks for watching.